go get on those buses. You're gonna go get on those buses for a trip. But it's a business trip. It's a business trip. It's a business trip. Because you've got work to do. You got a job. You got to do work so you can get another band. You got to do the work so you can get another band.
Come on, make them know your name, St. Mary. Teach them your name. Come on, man.
Last year's championship, because it was the first in the school history, was like so exciting. But you know, a lot of people kind of doubted us a little bit, but as the season went along, they felt like we can do it because we had the best player in the state. And so as far as getting it done in all three phases, how we do on a game-to-game basis, it was outstanding to see those guys reach you know, the top of the mountain and St. Mary's to finally get a football state championship.
Yeah, well, the first major announcement from the Archdiocese of St. Louis as it downsizes its schools and parishes.
Rosati Canes Girls High School and St. Mary's Boys High School will both close at the end of this school year.
St. Mary's officials say they were notified earlier this week by Archdiocese officials of their plans to close St. Mary's at the end of the school year, the end of the month of May. This comes as the Archdiocese is working to restructure parishes and schools due to low enrollment. St. Mary's is located off South Grand and has been a fixture in the Dutchtown neighborhood since 1931. A lot of famous graduates came out of that school.
I mean, it's a lot of wrongs in the neighborhood. Like, it's a lot of wrongs. So like, that being on the south, like that being in Dutchtown, like people love coming to our games on Friday nights because the stands be packed every Friday night. It's like, they see us walking, they see us in stores, they greet us, they like, how y'all doing? Woo-wah. So I just think, like, as a community, it can save us. Like, it ain't just all bad in Southside, it's good.
There's nothing we can do as far as me, them, or anyone, other the coaches, nothing we can do as far as the school closing. That was the decision that was made.
It really just gave me just to pray for the underclassmen. It really didn't affect me, but it affected me because it was like, what they go do? Like, what about their senior year?
Why worry about that when you can't do anything about it? It's adversity. Man, you hear me say adversity all the time since I've been here with these kids. Adversity, man, because I want them to grow as young men. Not just football. Adversity is everything. Like I talk about all the time. They have to grow as men. They have to fight through all the problems that they could possibly have in life.
This year with the closing of the school, plus we lost, you know, one of the best players in the history of the school, Kevin Coleman. Everybody thought we was a one-man band, and I was trying to tell them, like, nah, we got other guys. So
when Kevin left, we heard a lot, man. People saying, y'all not gonna win because y'all don't got Kevin. Like Kevin, y'all daddy, all that, man. So this year people outside, they didn't know what we had coming in. They knew about Chase. They knew a little about Maul, but Maul, you know, Maul really showed like who he was this year because he got the chance to like get the ball more. So like this year we showed a lot, but before we came in, people was like, y'all not gonna win nothing, y'all don't got Kevin.
I'm proud that we fought adversity. Like, we had a lot going on with our school, within the school, and what was going on with our school. But we all fought that as a team. We didn't let that stop us on our milestone as far as winning state. And I'm proud, like, we all, like, and then we also showed the world that that one-man team, we could do it without that one man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the defending Missouri Class 3 state champion, St. Mary's Narrated.
Us being together is so huge, and practicing every day and getting ready for a game on Friday night that, you know, yes, we care deeply. We want the school to stay open, but we put that in Mr. England's hands because he does a great job at that. We can handle what we can handle, and that's on the football field. On the football field, we have to handle that. We can't let adversity slip in no matter what kind of adversity it is. It could be the worst adversity in the world, just like life. It's gonna be terrible things happening in all of our lives, but we have to deal with it. We have to. You know, we can't just sit back.
There's too much good that is in this school. There's too much good that's inside of you. There's too much potential that's inside of you that needs to come out. And the best place for you to be for it to come out is here at St. Mary's High School. Hell
We knew what type of team we was gonna have when we was freshmen. So, like I say to other people, like when we was freshmen, we already knew that we was gonna win state. When we was seniors, you know, we had that drive and that mentality to win state when we get older. So, we all grew up playing with each other, and we knew what kind of talent we had to bring to go win state this year.
Class of 2023, my guys, I love them to death. They was with me since freshman year. They gave me the strength and they just helped me do what I needed to do, and that was to build myself up, build my confidence up. They just my guys. I can't say, you know, I can say a lot.
I felt like those seniors of this year, 23, was my guys, my true guys all the way because I had them longer. And my relationship with all of them is a lot bigger because I've had them longer. They know me, I know them. And so, man, the tribute to those guys, man, they're hard workers, they're excellent football players, they're great kids, and everything that they received these last couple years, they deserved, and they went out and worked for it. So I'm really gonna miss those guys, man, from the best player to the least best player, because they're all good kids, and I have great relationships with all of them. And so no matter if they were good on the football field, if they were average on the football field, if they weren't that good on the football field, that class will always be special to me because I felt like those guys was my first full crew that I had here at St. Mary's.
Man, it's like I can talk about a lot because I just know we all together. Like anywhere we go, we all gonna be together. Like and some like really anywhere we go, we all gonna be together. Like we close, we all close.
Bro, they're my guys. Like that class. To me, I say it's gonna be the best class to come out of St. Mary's. Like that's my it's so together, and like we got so many positions. Like we got a whole offensive line, we got secondary, we got receivers. Only thing we missing it was a quarterback. Like we got running backs, receiver, DBs, linebackers, safeties. Like we got everything that you could possibly have. Like we almost have a full team. Like we got 11 people that can start. Like 11 of our seniors do start, but like some of them play different positions, so they can't start everything. But we could go both ways if we really wanted to.
Coach Bowden at Florida State always say the seniors won't let us lose. And that's what I preach every day. The seniors won't let us lose. These guys did a great job in the off season. That's where it started at. This year it started a little earlier. It started in the spring. So we went from the spring, early summer workouts, lifting weights every day, dealing with me and Coach T, ranting and raving, running, being madmen, trying to get these guys to work at a high level every day. That's not easy. And these guys bought in for 3 years. And what me and Coach T asked, it's not easy. We got a lot of things moving parts going on that field to make it look easy, if that makes sense. Coach T, you know, he has a lot of formations, a lot of different things, shifts and stuff going on. That's not easy to learn. And on defense, we do a lot of matching up, different coverages, switching that, putting people in different positions, and they buy into it, and they learn it, and they master it. So by the time game time, it just makes it look easier, but it's a lot of work going on behind the scenes. So those teams did a great job for 3 years, not just, because it should be 3 in a row. If COVID don't hit us, we probably should be talking about 3 in a row and being the best team ever in the state of Missouri.
3 high school football teams across the St. Louis area have forfeited a district final game tonight. The season has ended early for Webster Groves, St. Mary's, and Lindbergh due to COVID-19 related issues.
Like all throughout the day, everybody getting caught out of class. I'm not knowing what's going on, so I'm just like, what's going on? So coach, right before we leave, we go to the gym. He rallied like everybody up. But you can tell by the look at everybody's faces, it's a sad day. So I'm not knowing what's going on. I'm thinking like somebody passed or something like that. So when he finally broke the news to us, it was just like a heartbreaking moment. Like it hurt, like it was lost for words. Nobody could say nothing. I felt bad for the seniors because this was their last shot, and we didn't even have nine games. We only had 5. We only had 3 regular season games, and we was going through the playoffs. So it was like, I mean, what would the seniors do? For some of them, this was their last opportunity. Like, that was their last football game. Some people never played football before. It was a heartbreaking moment, and like, it's nothing we could control. So it was like, it hurt so bad because it's not in our hands. And for real, we supposed to have 3 state championships, but that one knocked us.
The Hillsborough game, man, their first drive, they came out offense. I knew it was gonna be a long game. They came out strong. I was like, all right, they came out to play.
They came out, they were physical, and you know, they spent so much energy, you know, getting that lead, you know, showing us that they were there to play, that it ended up wearing them down in the second half.
They go up 20-14 at halftime. So we go in the locker room. Everybody like, we ain't going home. I say it first because I'm like one of the first to go in the locker room. Everybody, we ain't going home. I'm like, I ain't going home. So Coach Turner, he really laughed about it because he like, we losing by 6 points. Like, this ain't nothing for real. We didn't did this before. So he like, we shouldn't have no worries in our mind about the game. Like, just let the game come to us, just play our game, and we gonna win the game.
The Hillsborough, I mean, it was tough. We knew they was gonna be tough. They had some big guys. I mean, anytime you got some Division I guys on their team like they did with their running back, number 40, they was gonna play linebacker at Kansas State. I mean, he's a big guy. They got a big line. They coached up well. They haven't lost too many games. I mean, we knew it was gonna be a test, but we knew we just stay focused, stay disciplined. That's the main thing. We just stay disciplined, everybody do their job. We was gonna come out victorious.
So coming out at halftime, we got the ball and scored, built our confidence up. We started stopping them, getting stops. Then they scored one more time. And it was just like, what we gonna do? So towards the end, I knew I had to make a play, or one of our seniors had to make a play, because as we keep our word on the team, is seniors won't let us lose. So when the running back, he came out for a little screen type wheel. So he came around and I read the quarterback, picked it off to seal the game.
We're gonna go out at 11:15, all right? First wave, 11:50. First wave, 11:50. First wave, 11:50, all right? Receivers, we're going out at 11:15. So if you need to get tape, go on and get tape.
Hey, I got my helmet on the floor.
Hail Mary.
Full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death.
So this game was a little different. And like I'm saying the last game, people always ask me like, was you nervous? To me, I don't be nervous because I know like we can make a play. Long as it ain't 40-0 or 40-7, I know we good. So going into this game, I knew it was gonna be hype because they class 4 champions and we class 3. But I know in my mind we the better team. But all we had to do was just play our game. So we came out, we started slow. We go 3 and out. And that's the thing, like we can't do it. If we get the ball first, we gotta come out fast. Like come out fast and set the tone for the defense. Because defense usually set the tone for us. They go out, get a 3 and out, and we get on the field, we score. So now it's returning the favor for them. But we go out and we go 3 and out quick. And so now the defense on the field.
Once again, when I saw them come out hard, I was like, this is gonna be another hard game. And shoot, we went in halftime, I was like, man, we gotta step up again. So shoot, we came back out there, we get back on the field, the first drive, they just go straight down and score. I was like.
They come out, first play, run a long screen for like, I don't even remember, about 60 or something like that. So I'm like, sheesh.
I'd probably say I got worried when they came and bust one out at the halftime.
It was about 3 touchdowns. We was thinking like they had us. I'm not gonna lie, we thought they had us. Even though we came back from the pass against Hillsborough, this game was totally different because they had the momentum. They wasn't stop scoring or nothing. They came out and scored at halftime. We just, all our heads dropped.
Most team, when at halftime we made some adjustments, got them fired up. In the second half, we played St. Mary's football, and we came back and overwhelmed them. I mean, to be on the road and put up 30 points in the fourth quarter, I mean, in an environment like that, against a team who has a championship pedigree, I mean, that's just a testament to our guys and how hard they work and the adversity that they go through every day.
They punched us in the mouth, they had the big crowd, and we weren't playing well at all. And we were playing like standoffish, and that's not us. We're an attack team, and we weren't attacking. And so that kind of upset me a little bit because that wasn't our team at all. And so halftime, we got after them a little bit, and we came out and we played our game. And that's probably the biggest win in St. Mary's history if you look at the comeback and all of that.
I didn't want to go home. We had places to be. So once we got that ball back on that drive and started getting them positive yards, I had lost that worriness and just start playing my game more and staying focused on we coming out on top.
Come on, man.
Coach probably said just stick to what we know. So we came out, got a couple stops, and our great offense just sealed it off for us.
Let's go!
Let's go! Ball game!
So, shoot, seniors had to step up again. You know, Marlon Chase did what they had to do with the running game. Coach Turner found the formation that they couldn't stop. And then when she found out he couldn't stop their formation, he just kept running. And then
it could have been everybody's last game. So not just us being seniors, it could have been our last game, but it could have been the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors' last game. So we want to leave that legacy, that mark on the field.
Turn us up, man! Hey, man, we all man! Turn us up, man!
They say you show who you really are when you face a little bit of adversity, man. Cool as a ceiling fan, baby.
We got one more. One more. Everything we went through, all the adversity we go through every year, don't stop this football. We got each other, right?
Yes, sir.
We got each other. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. We the toughest team on this field.
Let's go.
Let's break, man.
Like jerseys.
Hey, we going back to the city.
Number 20, Jamal Rummer. Number 7, Chase Hendrick. Number 6, Jalen Hampton. Number 5, the quarterback, David Leonard. You gotta do the work so that you represent all of us as a champion from South St. Louis. Now is the time. And tomorrow morning in Columbia, Missouri, on Farrell Field, you will, we will, get them.
It's only 2 teams left, right? So all of the protocols, all of the everything that needs to be done, I've done it now, right? So I'm excited about it. Hopefully we get this win here.
When you got a veteran team like we had, then and they're so hungry to finish the job. And like I always told them when it started in the summer, everybody says, you hear all the teams on social media saying that they want to win a state championship. They're going to, we want to go to state. But only probably a handful to maybe 10 teams in each class truly believe that they have an opportunity to win a state championship. Well, we were one of those teams. It wasn't like, we hope we can do this. We knew deep down inside, if we did everything the right way, we can win a state championship. We went in that week, we had practice, and I'm seriously when I said this, after a couple of days, our guys probably could have went out and did the practice on their own because they knew what we wanted, and the message was delivered Monday and Tuesday because we played them before and they understood the mission. So no, it was no underestimating them at all. Not from me to the last kid on the team, we were ready to play the state championship. That was our best week of practice.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
In my mind, I knew, but I can't show this. I still gotta work. It's hard because I know it's a state championship game, so it's like the hype is bigger. Like it was regular season. It was like week 6 or something like that. They just going in. They probably didn't really care about the game. They know we gonna blow them out. They probably just laid down. But this game, I knew it was gonna be more because this was like if they would have won, it would have been their first time winning in history. So I knew it was gonna be like hyped up. But all we had to do was just play our game, just go through the game, and I knew we was gonna win. Like we did. But I knew we was gonna win the game before going in, but I had to just prepare my mind and make sure I prepare my teammates before we want to get big-headed in practice.
You see that ring? You see that ring? You see that ring?
I told you, we going back to back. I told you. Beginning of the season, they doubted us.
Back to back, 2 times, man.
I told them.
In 2 different classes, though.
3 and 4. And we had 1 more year to be 5.
Yeah.
It's been talked about, but I have to ask, what's it like knowing that the future of the school is in doubt? That you guys weren't necessarily, you're seniors, so you're obviously next year is not something you're thinking about at this high school level, but coach, for your guys, go ahead.
Okay, here we go, and I've asked a big question, super big time, and but I'm not. It's just we handle what we can handle. It's nothing me or none of these guys or those guys in the locker room can do about the school. So what we could do, we could try to win the championship. You know what I'm saying? We could try to keep the St. Mary's name out there in a positive way. So, I've been preaching these guys adversity, man. You know how it is. COVID shut us down. These guys haven't lost a game in the playoffs since I've been here. We got shut down by COVID. And so when they came the next 2 years, they won 2 state titles. So when we got the news, it's kind of crazy. It was St. Dominic Week. And we just talked, and we talked just like I'm telling you guys. There's nothing we can do about it, but let the guys in charge at the school handle that situation, try to keep it open. Because if we don't win the state championship and we don't have a school, now we let something go. So now that we've reached our destination, now let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope that the school's they're gonna do what we feel like they're gonna do and keep it open.
I talked to them early in the week about, legacy. A few weeks ago about when you my age, and you back-to-back state champions. Only 2 teams in the history have done it. 2 or 3 teams done it. And 1 team in the last modern era, which was, I think, Webb City back in 2000. I mean, if you put yourself in that category, y'all probably the best class in the history of St. Louis. And y'all can brag. Now, when you're my age, that feels good, when you can go talk to all your friends. Boy, you remember back and we was back-to-back champions? I know, but sometimes we, as young kids, they don't like to live in the moment. So you got to tell them the legacy part of it, that they'll always be remembered. Then the new part about it, now you can get your good film. That always looks well, and then everybody likes a winner. So colleges like winners, so now they get to move on, like I said, and play the sport that they love for free, hopefully at a higher level. And that's the main goal of it all. So yeah, we winning, that's nice, but we trying to move them on to college, paid for.
Cause like I think it could, like us winning, it can boost, like it can boost the alumni, and it can boost the archdiocese to not close. It's like it's something going on at St. Mary's that's really going.
On Monday, September the 26th, myself and Valerie Todd, our outstanding principal, were called down to the Archdiocese for a meeting where we were informed of their plans to close St. Mary's High School. We were totally shocked and told them we could not let this happen. Upon leaving the meeting, Valerie and I went into a room to collect our thoughts and regain our composure. But I remember telling Valerie before we left, if God wants St. Mary's to make it, then it will. Well, Val, God wants St. Mary's to make it.